I'm speaking to Peter Hutton, the founder and managing director of Brand Energy Research. Peter, tell me a bit more about yourself.
Yes, I've been in research somewhat over 30 years. I used to be a director of a very large market research company. I set up Brand Energy Research about 7 or 8 years ago. And I've always been very interested in how you make surveys relevant to management decision making. Anyone can design a survey, anyone can design a questionnaire, but the real art is in designing a survey that provides just the right information for management to make better decisions than they would do without that survey. So much so that I've actually written 2 books and quite a number of articles on that subject. One was called Survey Research for Managers, which explores all the different ways in which surveys are used by management, and the other was focused very much on employee attitude surveys and how you design questionnaires for them.
Interesting. What made you set up your own company?
Well, it was partly opportunistic. The company I was had a management buyout, so it gave me a little bit more comfort for taking a risk. I'd also developed a concept while I was there, which I called brand energy. One of the things that struck me, I actually headed up a division that looked after a number of different areas of research, like market research, customer satisfaction surveys, employee surveys. But I couldn't get them to join up. I couldn't get the people who did employee surveys to connect, if you like, to the people who did customer satisfaction surveys or corporate reputation surveys. And a lot of that's to do with the way in which market research has grown up. They have their own sort of paradigms. And it seemed to be out of kilter with the way in which management theory had gone, which was much more integrated, taking a more holistic approach. So the idea of brand energy is that what you're trying to do in a business is to create, if you like, an energy system around the brand, around the meaning of your business and the products and services. And the idea of brand energy research is that what you're trying to do is to listen to what people are saying about your organization and its products and services, in order to build up a picture of how that system works and where the issues are that you've got to address to improve your marketing, to improve your employee engagement, to improve your relations with your investors and other stakeholders and so on.
So, tell me a bit more about the techniques that you'd use to do this.
Yeah. Very much traditional techniques, which is broadly speaking qualitative research, which is focus groups where you have a group of people discussing issues in a room, in-depth face-to-face interviews. The other is quantitative research, where you're designing questions so that you can say how many people think this, how many people do that, and so on. So they're the sort of 2 broad categories of research. And of course, with new technology, you're able to do more things online than you used to. But a lot of the sort of face-to-face methods often have advantages over the online methods. So I still like to use those quite a lot as well.
Right. So, how would you differentiate brand energy research from your competitors?
Right.
How would you sell it to a client?
Right. Well, I guess it's selling me because I do most of the work. I have some sort of backup staff, but most of it's very much about me listening to what the client wants and then customizing the research, developing the questionnaire, working very closely. The questionnaire is the critical document. If you ask the wrong questions, the results are useless. So it's working closely with the client to understand their needs and then making sure that whatever research is designed is going to provide them just the right information for them to make more effective decisions. And of course, cost effectiveness. I don't have the big overheads that the big agencies now have, but I can do pretty much what they can do. So individual customized service, grey hairs, the wisdom that comes with that, and working to make sure your business works more effectively as a result of using the research.
Excellent. Well, Peter Hutton, thank you for your time.
Thank you.